Hi, everybody. Now listen, let me start this off by saying I don't think abortion is a wonderful thing. It would be nice if nobody ever got one. But I've always considered the folks who populate the anti-abortion movement really strange, really weird folks. They claim to be pro-life, but they're perfectly willing to commit murder and then celebrate those murders in the name of their cause. Life is sacred unless they decide it's not. And of course they all support the death penalty, and they're the first ones to vote to go to war. But they're fanatic about fetuses. But as soon as that fetus gets born, they become completely indifferent to it. Try to help a poor child? No. No. Try to help a kid get an education? No. Try to help the elderly? No. Try to help anybody? No. They just want to get people here and then fuck with them. So what it comes down to is, what are they all about? Obviously, it's not about children. They don't love children any more than anybody else. Matter of fact, like I said, once they get here, they're indifferent to them. It's not about life. They're perfectly willing to take it, and they support all kinds of death. They support the kind of death that comes from not having health care. They support the death of babies because they constantly try to deny them prenatal care. They just don't want abortions to happen. And so when you think about it, what it is they are preoccupied with vaginas. They are both fascinated by them and terrified of them. In the same way that the most extreme Islamists are. You know, Islamic extremists are incredibly fearful of women, which is why they have to cover them from head to toe to make them disappear. Our Christian fundamentalists, they are incredibly afraid of vaginas, and they feel like they have to control those vaginas. So they've always been a little strange, but now they're reaching a new level of sleaze. They, with the Republicans, of course it's the Republicans who are doing this in various states, they're introducing legislation to limit abortions. A couple of states, 6 weeks, which, hey, some people don't even find out they're pregnant until 6 weeks, right? In other states, 12 weeks. But one of them, one of the models and the next thing that the anti-abortion movement wants to do is to make fetal heartbeats an issue, that to make abortion illegal when there is a fetal heartbeat. But the only way to detect a fetal heartbeat is with a vaginal probe. And you know, Republicans have tried to introduce legislation requiring women to get vaginal probes in order to get an abortion. See, you combine up the religious right with their fanaticism, and then you combine that up with the Republicans who are so pro-rape that they have tried to introduce rape-friendly legislation into the House of Representatives and into the various states that they run. So you give the Republicans an opportunity to rape a woman with a foreign object, and they are in heaven. What the GOP and the anti-abortion movement doesn't understand is that most Americans are becoming aware of those contradictions. Their claims of religious fervor and love of children are obviously bullshit. That's not what it's all about at all. What it is they are a bunch of sick perverts looking for an excuse to rape women with a foreign object so they can feel powerful and in control. Thanks for listening.